So conscience can be seen in the structure of a hierarchy. If you talk about individual consciousness or the consciousness of a society, um, it's usually structured as a narrative. And a narrative has points of focus, it has memory, and then the core is in those points of focus, and then it spreads out to the margins. And those cores are also linked to each other. It's a connected whole. And some are more at the top and some are more at the bottom. So that's how a narrative is laid out. And it aims at something. It aims at the top of the hierarchy. And the top of the hierarchy, you can call that the identity. So what's the identity of a consciousness or of a story, of a narrative? And then at the bottom, there's the potential. There's all the things that can be. And they aim upwards. But while they do that, they have to sacrifice a bit of themselves to be integrated into the higher parts of the hierarchy. And the same is true for the top, for the identity. It's explained downwards, and there it meets the potential. But when it does, it also has to sacrifice itself a little bit in order to create a connection with the potential that reaches up. And you can see it like a conscious being that is like a light of beam, like a light source. And then it shines into reality, and things that are in the light, they are clear, they are ordered, you know how to deal with them. And then at the margins there is the dark, so it's the part of potential that isn't solved yet, and they appear to us as puzzles and sometimes even as monsters, because we don't know how to deal with them. And things, they enter our attention through the margins, and then they come into the light, and then we give them a place in our narrative, in our hierarchy. And then sometimes what can happen is that two identities are climbing to the top, and they are competing, and then you have to integrate them. Do you have to sacrifice one for the other, or can they coexist under a higher banner? And what is that higher banner? So this is how consciousness works, not only on an individual level, but even on the level of a society. Society has an attention, it has things that it overlooks in the margins, it has its monsters, it has also a memory, and it's limited. It's limited. Even society doesn't have an infinite memory and an infinite focus. So it's really important what you select for.